cucumber and baby carrot soap. I know. I haven't decided exactly how I want to put it all together. I'm still sort of debating different things like cucumber and sea salt, baby carrot and kelp, or maybe carrot and salt and cucumber and kelp. I don't know. I've been just like debating, and I've got beetroot too. I've got this.
I think baby carrot and what's this one again?
Cucumber.
Cucumber in like kind of like your warty soap in a layer, green and orange.
Yes, that would be awful pretty. Cucumber and cucumber and carrot.
Yeah, you got enough to do it. At least on one loaf. I want one.
All right, so we could do baby carrot and cucumber and blend those together. And then over here we have two more. So we could do baby carrot and salt, sea salt.
For a scrubby.
We could do baby carrot and Himalayan sea salt.
Ooh, that would be fun, yeah.
Yeah. We could do baby carrot, we could do cucumber and sea salt.
Well, that would be good because, you know, I like to eat cucumbers with salt.
So we could do cucumber and salt, and then baby carrot, or we could do baby carrot and cucumber in the same one, and salt in this one.
Ooh.
Yeah?
And so that way it would be like this icky brown and white.
Yeah. Well, actually, what we could do is we could put layers of the cucumber, a layer of salt, a layer of baby carrot, a layer of salt, a layer of cucumber, a layer of salt, a layer of baby carrot and salt.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
That's how it's done. You just
do
bounce it off of other people. Yeah. You like that?
Yeah, I like that. I want one.
All right. So that's what we're making today, and just follow along. We're gonna start dealing with our cucumbers and our carrots and make some fun. Okay, now I'm gonna drain our cucumbers. Okay. Oh. Okay, so taking off the container because I thought I had it on and teared. We're still looking at around 30 ounces of cucumber, and it's very moist. See the moisture coming out of it? So this is going to add a lot of moisture to our soap. So, okay, so now we'll take our cucumber, put it in here, and put on the lid. And turn down, watch your ears, this is going to be loud. Okay. I wanted to leave a few pieces of the cucumber not pureed, the cucumber peeling, to where it was still sort of visible. And so I did a real quick puree right there. You can see that. All right, so now let's weigh this up. Tear that out. Oh, ended up on kilograms. And tear. If I had pulsed it any longer, I would have ended up with that cucumber peeling not being completely pureed to baby food. Alright, so we roughly have 30 ounces. So I'm over slightly, so I'm not going to use this moisture unless I see that my soap is getting too dry. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing to my carrots. I'm going to drain them. And I'll weigh those out directly into the blender. Now these, on the other hand, may not be as full of water. Let's see. Yeah, when you squeeze these, water doesn't come pouring out. So carrots, on the other hand, are not as liquidy and did not absorb or have as much fluid in them originally. So now we'll put those, we have got 29 ounces. And watch your ears. And being to, as I said, it doesn't have as much liquid, we are going to have to add some of our carrot liquid to even get them to puree. So I'm going to say I put in about 2 ounces, roughly. We're going to measure this out total in the end. So. Okay, so now we have some great pureed carrots. I blended those up fully. They smell awesome. Nothing like organic. So, tear that out. Okay. And we've ended up with about 30 ounces of baby carrot or organic carrot. So there we have it. So now we are ready, and we're going to go ahead and measure up our excess liquids. And we have almost 20 ounces. We may put those into play. We're just going to wait and see. Okay, we're going to mix our lye water with our oils. We've got our safety goggles and our gloves on. We're going to take our lye water. This is half lye. All the lye in half the water. So if your recipe called for 30 ounces of water, you'd use 15 ounces of water, and then you would put all of the lye that your recipe called for in that 15 ounces of water. keeping the holes and the vented areas under the oil line so that there's no possibility of splashing lye oil on you. You can also do some swirls with the motor off to ensure you've got the top. Okay, and that's all we're gonna do, and in 5 minutes we're gonna add something else. All right, so this is gonna be our salt crock, and so we're missing 13.3 ounces of liquid. So I'm gonna use the water off of our carrot and cucumbers where it was cooked to make the water for the thing. And if you'll notice, there's a little bit of sediment in the bottom, and since this was the salt bar, I made sure to not get the sediment and just pour off the top, you might say. So I had 13.3 ounces of water in here and all of the lye. This is a double crock, so it makes 22 bars. So now we're adding back the rest of the liquid. Ooh, it's gonna make it a fun color.
It's yellow.
That is our liquid off of our
Ooh, there's stuff on the bottom.
yeah, so that is the rest of the liquid. That's just a little bit of soap going into gel.
Yep.
And so now we have added the rest of the liquids from our carrot and our cucumbers into the salt batch. That'll be fine. Take your spatula right there and clean your spoon, clean the sides real good. All right. For this one here, we're gonna do half and half. Let's see. Okay, so we've got 20 ounces to 8 ounces, so okay, 10 ounces to almost 20 ounces right here. And then, so we've got 10 ounces in here. So let me get another spatula. So let's get some extra. So this is our cucumber. So we'll bring it on up to 20 ounces. So now we have 20 ounces and we needed at least 13.3. So we've got some excess and we'll do that one with this one.
Dump it all in?
Not yet.
I want to do the dumping.
I'll let you dump it in a minute. All right, and then so it's 18.9. Tear that out. Oh yeah, and we've got enough here that we're adding almost 20 ounces to each one of these.
Oh yeah, it's 20 now.
Mm-hmm. Yay. So we've got enough that we have 20 ounces for the cucumber, 20 ounces for the carrot, and almost, if not, 20 ounces of carrot and cucumber. There you go. Yep, 20 ounces of that to go in there. So
we're good to go.
So let's get our scales in here. There's your spoon. And
hang on, let's go forward.
I'm gonna need to get you another spatula. Nope, here's one.
Oh, it's starting to go to jail.
Yeah. Is it okay if I pour and you stir?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here is the cucumber and the baby carrot going into that soap. I'm keeping my excess water that I had just in case I need it. I might need that.
Ooh, look how pretty.
All right. Okay.
That look well.
Okay. Adding organic cucumber. All right, so now we're gonna add the baby carrot. Alright, same thing. We've got a few chunks of soap that's already went into gel, but once it comes out of gel, this will all blend together. So it's okay if we've got a few lumps of carrot or a few lumps of gel soap. So now we will scrape off and clean up really good. And now we have added 20 ounces of liquid via the cucumber and the carrots, plus a little extra. Because we needed 13.3, but we've added 20 ounces total to our batch. So now we'll let it cook. Okay, so as you can see, it is time to give the soap a good stir. Isn't that pretty? Even the one that's just got the juice in it that we're going to put salt in. It's awesome. And then what's this one here? Oh no, that's right. This is cucumber and carrot blended. And then this is the one we're going to put salt in that just has the juice.
Yeah, that one looks interesting. Are we ready?
Uh-huh. I just had to sneeze, but I sneezed the other direction.
At least it didn't spit on me. Sometimes they spit on me.
You talking about the soap when you first start? Yeah, isn't that? And look, the natural sugars from the carrots and the cucumbers is causing the soap to cook faster. Very similar to goat's milk soap. Make sure that you stir down in the crevices all the way around really good, and then clean your spoon and your sides up really good with the spatula. Yeah, they want to see. Don't y'all guys want to see? I was like, your arm's in the way, Bridget. They can't see you do that.
Don't want no crusties.
That's right. And clean the sides real good.
Ooh, I like this spatula.
There we go. The bar that we're going to put salt in that only got the water or the juice was not cooking as fast as the soaps that had the vegetable in them. The natural sugars of the vegetable is making them cook faster, similar to goat's milk soap. So we turned this one up on high to cause it to cook faster. And you can see that this is cooking quite quickly. Compared to this, which is not cooking quite as quick. Well, as you can see, we have a beautiful green butt in our soap. How you know that your soap is done? Listen. Hear the popping?
Like stirring through marshmallow.
Yeah. You hear that popping, then that means that your soap is still not got to Vaseline stage. You're still in the mashed potato stage. We're going to stir all the soaps again. Okay, everybody. This is the one that had the juices from the cook of the carrots and the cucumbers, and it was cooking slower. But if you can notice, we're getting just a little bit of a stickiness of where the soap is sticking to the sides, and I'm having to scrape it off. And when I'm letting it go, see, it's hard crunchies. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more of this moisture to it. And I commonly do this if a soap starts cooking to the point that it gets too dry. I'll just add a little water to it. And we're still bubbling. It's almost out of mashed potato and into gel. So that's good. So I just gave it a little extra water, moisture. Use boiling water if you want, especially if you're worried about it lowering the temperature of your soap. And there we have it. Just added a little bit of moisture. Let her keep on cooking. Okay, we've gotten into Vaseline stage. No more popping. Ooh, look at that pretty green from the cucumber. Ooh, that's pretty. Just giving it a stir. I've cut the crock pot off just a little bit ago, just a few minutes ago. All right, here's the baby carrot.
That's the baby carrot and the cucumber.
Oh, this is carrot and cucumber.
Yeah,
that's right.
The mix.
Lord, if you wasn't here, I'd had to write notes down, but I guess I'm just counting on you to keep me straight. And we've got a little bit of some hard crunchy right here. I'm not gonna scrape that off. So
there's a white spot.
Yep, look at there.
It always happens.
Always happens. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. Under my fingernails. It's not lie. It's just hot. I do not lie. It's just real hot. What do we do?
We forgot the super fast.
I don't know what's wrong with me. We forgot the super fast. And by the way, we are doing shea butter, cocoa butter, and olive oil, and then a traditional tablespoon of glycerin, so that'd be 2 in here because this is a double batch, and 2/4 of a teaspoons of, so that's a half a teaspoon of vitamin E. And we're using the full strength vitamin E from Essential Depot, not that weakened down stuff you buy at the health food store where it's part vitamin E and part who knows what kind of oil. And we're not adding any color because our products have colored that.
Look how yummy.
Mmm.
I want every little drop in there. There's something stuck right there.
And I'm gonna leave my spoon in, and I'm gonna put, that keeps the spoon from getting all hard and crispy. And I'm gonna put the lid like that, and it just keeps it from getting as crispy, keeps it from cooling down too quickly, but yet it can cool some from the vents on the side. Okay.
Like 180, 90 degrees hot.
Yeah. Clean off our sides and put our lid to vent. All right, now we'll cool it to 160. All right, this is the one that just had the water from the carrots. This is a half a cup of salt. If you put your salt in at the end when it's already cooling down to like 180 to 160, your salt bars is much more fluid. If you put the salt in there while, just like when it's fresh or when you normally put the super fats in, you know, when you turn off the crock pot, and I forgot. If you put the, yeah, I was hungry. We had Chinese food. But if you put your salt in right here at the end, then you end up with a much happier bar because it doesn't get really unfluid. And that's the biggest problem I have with salt, is it becomes hard to mold if you put the salt in too early.
I smell dishes in my future.
Sink is filling up.
I like the way this one looks.
Cucumber and carrot.
Mm-hmm. It's very 70s. It's got that color, you know? That 70s color. It was everywhere. In furniture,
Oh, you're right.
wallpaper. I know, because we had a couch.
It was sort of a yellow avocado.
Yeah. Because we had that fold-away couch that I swear was from the 70s when we were kids in the playroom.
Yeah, and it's still over 160 on my salt bar. So we're still cooling. All right, this is how the magic is made. I had this choice, okay? I thought, wouldn't it be fun to put green tea fragrance oil in the carrot and cucumber soap? And Bridget had to remind me of...
The fragrance oil soaps do not sell well.
That's right, because when we was at the farmer's market, and we would make the fragrance soap, and we'd put it...
sit there.
It just sit there compared to the essential oils.
Yep.
And so...
If they want fake smell, they go to Walmart.
They want fake smell, they go to Walmart. You're going to make all those fragrance soapers mad at me, Bridget.
I can't help it. It's the truth, honey. It's the truth.
So I've just got to face it. I've got to face reality.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go with 2 tablespoons of lemongrass to 4 tablespoons. And this is a 2 tablespoon measurer that I recently found in stainless steel.
It's awesome. We used to use this plastic one. Where's the plastic?
No, don't show them my
Yes.
beat up plastic tablespoon.
Yes, we have to show it. We must have a comparison.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's not here.
Well, it's here
must be
somewhere.
dirty.
It's just because you're trying to,
Yeah.
okay, so total is 2, 4, 6, 8 tablespoons of rosemary and 4 tablespoons of lemongrass. I wanted it to smell lemony, but I didn't want the lemon to overwhelm it. What do you think?
I like it. But I love lemongrass.
Yeah.
I love anything that's citrusy.
All right. And then we're going to put peppermint in here. I try not to do more than 2 tablespoons of peppermint per batch. And this is a double batch because I worry about irritation. So we'll just have to see how it smells, see if that's enough. So you get your spatula and get this in there and start stirring it. And I'll get mine in here. Let's see if they can see you over there. Yeah.
Gotta scrape off all the goodie.
Gotta scrape all the goodie out.
Gotta scrape all the goodie out.
Remember, this is a double batch, so if you're doing a single batch, and you can find my recipes for the base recipe at www.kimberlymatnut.com. All right. So let's see if that's the right ratio.
It smells heavenly.
Does it smell heavenly?
I love peppermint too. Mimi makes those wonderful chocolate peppermint candies. It reminds me of Christmas.
Got a crunchy. And rosemary is an anti-ager, very great for the skin, and lemongrass is a natural skin toner.
And peppermint will clear your sinuses.
And it's perfect. That is just the perfect amount. Oop, I found another crunchy. We had some serious crunchies. Somebody wasn't stirring down in the crevices.
I did. I swear.
I don't know.
I swear I did.
I don't know.
I swear.
We got some serious crunchies that was building up in the crevices down there. Okay, so this one's mixed in. Put your nose to it and tell me what you think, and let me go around and let me smell the peppermint and see what I think. Are you gonna just cut across the can?
I'm cutting across. I'm cutting across, y'all.
Mmm.
I like that.
I like this too.
Yeah, and I still got that peppermint linger too, so.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna make heaven mix together. That's just all we got to say about that. So
I'm definitely getting a scrap bar out of this.
okay, so let me hand you the essential oils because we've got perfection
And no need to mess it up.
and no need to mess it up. That's right. I'm gonna turn my crops around, getting the switches away from Essential Depot wire baskets. Sometimes when I'm like dropping and getting the air out, I'll knock my things. I'll knock the knobs and break them. Okay, so
That's not good.
you're gonna help me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a layer. See, yeah. I'm gonna. Was we doing any salt? No, we were gonna do a salt layer on that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm putting a layer of the salt soap on the bottom. Okay.
Mhm.
And woo, salt peppermint.
Will it have an exfoliant property because of the salt?
Yes.
Yay.
Okay.
A little.
I just realized I need to make sure that I get this level. Bang those. We're doing one at a time.
Okay. Properly banged soap. They look fairly level to me.
Oh, gosh, that's good.
I can smell the mingering starting to blend.
Okay. So, buying that one, I'll buy this one. I think that this one here has got just a little bit too much.
And that one don't have quite enough.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this is never my strong suit.
What, getting them even?
Alright, so now we're putting in the rosemary and lemongrass,
And you made a
carrot and cucumber soap.
Ooh.
Okay, and I always put the salt on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. You see how she puts her fingers in there? I can't do that. I've tried.
Toleration of the heat for years.
Yes. I can't do it.
Okay, bang them. Let's see who needs some more.
That one looks a little thin in the corners.
This one here needs some more. It's a little bit more there. So scraping all the goodie out.
So what are we naming this particular?
The salt is just naturally healing for but it is harder to mold.
It sticks.
It sticks. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put that back down. There we go. And bring some more up. There we go. And it gets firmer easy.
Yeah.
And so,
shall I do the swirly?
no, I'm letting it heat up. See, the soap on the top is good and hot. So it's melting the the salty peppermint soap. And I think it's gonna cause it to be easier to swirl. But I wanted to go ahead and do this one right off the bat.
I think we should call it ugly couch soap.
Ugly couch soap. No, this is salty peppermint
It reminds me of that ugly couch.
with cucumber and baby carrot.
Still reminds me of that couch.
See, look. See?
Yeah.
It'll still stick in your spoon though, and you have to clean it out every now and then. And you gotta tuck it. Tuck and run. There's another little clump. Put that down there.
It came with you.
It came back.
I can't wait to cut these. I get to be here for cutting day.
There we go. That's salty peppermint, and with cucumber and baby carrot. I don't even know what I've made. And got going is deep in the salty peppermint. Oh, you can smell it.
It smells like heaven.
Yeah, I'm not going all the way to the bottom, and that's helping bring up more melted, easier, because the salt, it makes it harder to move when you put salt in hot process soap. Isn't that gorgeous? That one's really getting pretty. So, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Now tell me what it smells like. Get down over it.
I'm not sure. It smells good.
Oh, I can smell every bit of it. The rosemary is not overwhelmed by the lemongrass, and it's coming out, and the lemongrass is right there saying howdy, and the peppermint is going, woohoo!
And
let's rock some salt. All right.
Hey, rock salt soap.
I like calling it salty peppermint.
Well,
This one here I'm really pushing as just a skin nutritional soap. Parsley is very nutritional. I've been reading about it. And then Well, that would go over here in the cucumber, because I don't have cucumber essential oil. I don't have any. I need.
I wonder how that would smell.
I don't
Cucumbers
know.
don't really smell like nothing.
I don't know, but if you could rinse that for me, I need a clean spatula.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm putting carrot seed, but I've only got like a little bit. So anyway, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see how much we get here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what else we get over here. Oh, awesome! 6. That's what I was wanting, was 6.
Gotcha.
So I put 6 of that in there. So we're gonna have 6 tablespoons, which that would be 3 on your side if you're doing a single batch. 6 tablespoons of carrot seed for this one, and 6 tablespoons of parsley for this one. And so now we just gotta have some fun. All right, you're over there on the carrot side. I'm over here on the cucumber parsley side.
Where's my cleaning spatula?
Right there, sorry. And we have cooled this to 160 degrees. Boy, that smells good. Parsley rocks.
This smells pretty good too.
Come over here and smell that. Smell that. Just stick your nose in.
That's interesting.
Isn't it?
It's good.
It's very good. It almost smells like it has peppermint in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has that pepperminty backsplash. It's just like, hi there, I'm here. How you doing? I'm gonna tickle your nose.
That's very good. I can't make up my mind about the salt.
We got a white crispy.
I can't make up my mind about the salt because we did the salt
With the other soap?
with the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make up my mind about doing the salt. I may sprinkle just a little bit on the top.
Oh, like, yeah.
Just for a garnish. You know how you salt your vegetables just a little bit?
Yeah.
Let me see that.
Okay. I'm not as good a stirrer as she is.
You are.
Lots of practice she's got.
Okay. All right. So let's get these two rolling. We got to rock and roll. Okay. So I want to put the green soap. Oh, let's
Hang on,
see.
we got to flip these around.
This mold's not down. Oh yeah, we got to flip them around. Let's see. Hey, you know, I could do one of those checkerboards. Let's do a checkerboard.
How do you do a checkerboard?
Let's do a checkerboard. You put these little pieces of plastic in there.
Ooh. Well, that seems very interesting.
It is very interesting. Well, let's see if they can see well. Yeah. Let me get you a little closer.
Let me point it inside the mold. There we go.
Okay. All right, that's the best I can do, guys. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, gonna put a little green. All right. Now, where's my spatula? I'm gonna scrape off that wall and scrape off this wall and bang it a little bit and then get in here and push it over. All right. So you can see it's in there and I've pushed it over. All right. One, two.
You spilled.
Oh,
So messy, Mama.
I know. 3. I didn't get any on the wall. Bang. And push it over. And then There we go. And then that gets our piece of plastic, which I bought at Lowe's in the sign materials.
Fresh, fresh.
All right, so now I need some orange. So 1, 2,
I wondered how you do the checkerboard ones.
3. Give it a tap. Oh, there's a white crispy. Clean off your sides. Don't fool with that. It's after hours.
It's my husband.
Oh, well, let's call him back after we get done with the video, okay?
Yeah, I was just seeing who it was because
That's cool.
persistent calling. That screams Michael.
Okay. And so, can they see in there?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do some. 1, 2, 3. Tap it down.
Clean the walls.
Clean the walls. And you can do that as perfect or as not perfect as you want. And it has to do also with how fluid your soap is. If your soap's starting to get stiff, you better just not have it so perfect.
So you best just get glad, huh?
Yeah, just get glad and leave it messy. All right, so I've got 2 of those done.
Well, it seems like your messy soaps sell better than your perfect ones.
Half the time.
It has a more rustic appearance.
That's right.
And they like that.
All right, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. I did sort of a big one on that one, so.
Yeah, and I saw a great big old white crispy.
Oh yeah, there it is. It wasn't that big.
No, there was a big one down there at the bottom.
If it turns up, I'll get it. Okay, then push that over. And, ooh, this smells so good.
What does it remind you of?
It makes me think of a garden.
Yeah.
It makes me think of, you know.
Of like picking the vegetables.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Mimi's garden because she always has like peppermint.
Is the green and the orange about the same height on those?
On these two?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just about.
Okay.
The orange is maybe a smidge. Maybe a smidge taller, but these are even.
Can they see what I'm doing?
Yeah. Well.
One, 2, 3. All right. Okay, so now we're going to put green on top of orange.
To make the checkerboard.
Yep.
That's how you do the Gigolo Joe show.
Yes, but I don't make it, I don't clean up. I leave it more rustic for the guys. And you have to keep a yellow spatula and an orange spatula if you're doing this for your cleanup, so you're not having to clean your spatula in between. Okay.
Is this one done?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Green. Green. Ooh, I'm low.
Yeah, I think it's done.
Ooh, there it is. Is the camera showing what I'm doing?
Uh-huh.
Get me a clean thermometer.
Clean thermometer.
And be quick. Be quick.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. So can they see good? Look and see.
They can see the green, but not the orange.
Yes, but can they see me pulling this up?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we're pulling this up, and I can actually take the residue off of the green and put back in there, and the residue off the yellow put back in there, and then I take and I just swirl it back and forth, and that leaves a pretty little swirl on top, and that's beautiful. All right, take that one. Same thing here. Gonna lift it up. I'm gonna take my, oh, let's see, I ended up getting, I forgot, part of that's green and part of that's yellow.
Yeah, you'll be alright.
It'll be alright, she says. She says, it'll be alright, Mama. You just didn't think what you were doing. Stir that around and scrape all of it up into the corner that hadn't been used. And then tap it and take and do a little swirl across the top, and it's beautiful.
I found Crispies.
Plug that crock pot up and stick it on high. It's getting a little bit, that one there is getting a little bit thick on me.
Uh-oh, sorry, I bumped y'all.
Gosh, parsley's good. Okay, put the green on top of the yellow.
Where's your spatula?
For yellow, it's
For the
right here.
spoon. Well, should I scrape that off? It's big.
No, not that part there.
Okay. That. And that.
We have the yellow spoon. Whoop. Get it. There's your crispy. I'll not do it on that one. And do our swirl. And there we got it. Okay. Beautiful. Put that over there. Put our green on.
The salt on this one's already hardening up.
Yep.
Feels like soap.
Feels like soap.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Not
feels like
mush.
soap.
Yep. Oh, that reminds me of Wesker's little saying when we'd make soap.
Soap, 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 soap. He sang that the whole time we was making soap when he realized, how old was he, like 2?
Yeah.
Soap, 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 he said. He just go around singing it.
Henry had his second day of pre-K today.
How did that go?
It went good. He had a little temper spat.
Oh, they're gonna have a hard time with him and his temper.
Yeah.
I have a feeling.
He smuggled a clown nose to school.
He smuggled a clown nose to school.
He had 2 of them. And the teacher...
Hang on just a second, though, before you finish telling that story.
Okay.
I want you to hold the camera right over the top. Like, pick up the tripod
Okay, hang on.
and hold it to where you can put 2 feet down.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
it's
not too
over.
close.
No, it's right over the top.
Okay. Bang, bang. Lift out. Bang. And that's how you do it. Now, the deep ones, the deep twirls, if you don't like that, give it one more tap and you don't have the deep twirls. And you'll see that we've got a little bit of white crispiness going on the top, but that's because this last soap was starting to get a little warm, because this is a very detailed trick. And but that will pan out normal. Once it all becomes hard, it will all look that way, and it won't look like it's got white crispies on it.
Can I tell the story now?
Yes, tell your story. I know everybody's dying to hear it.
Yeah. Well,
Now, Henry, he smuggled 2 clown noses
to school.
to school.
And the teacher found him playing with them. And she was worried one of the other little kids would take it from him and maybe just take it from him and not give it back. And so she said, I'm going to take these and put these up, and when you go home, you can have them back. He didn't like that. He took his glasses off his face and threw them in the floor.
His glasses.
His glasses. I know, it's always the glasses.
Oh.
I've been through like 4 pairs of glasses.
The camera's over there.
Yeah, anyway, so he throws them in the floor and does his little hoof. He just scrunches his little face up, crosses them arms. And she says, well, we're going to do something fun. You can just stay here. And he didn't like that. They were going to do something fun. He thought about it for a minute, picked them glasses up and put them back on his face. And he went and had fun with the other kids. Yeah.
That's hilarious. He went and had fun with the other kids.
Yes.
It says.
But we love his pre-K. Wesker went there as well. They're awesome.
They are awesome. It's a group of more mature women that work there.
Yeah.
And
they're grandmotherly.
they're grandmotherly. That's it. They're grandmotherly. And it's just really pretty awesome.
I found out that she drives all the way from Boaz every day. That's a 45-minute to an hour drive
Yes, it is.
just to do this.
Ah,
Dedication.
that's dedication. Well, we had to move Wesker
Yeah.
because, and I don't mean that disrespectful, but he was a challenging child. And all of his teachers were very young and had no children. And when we changed him to the grandma's teachers, that was it. It was not today.
She says, I don't know why they had so much difficulty with him.
Oh, look.
He lathers.
Oh, it lathers like dream. Look at that. Bubbles and Troubles or something or another. I can't remember. There was some movie when I was a kid. Oh, gosh. Oh, and it feels so awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to have to call it vegetable garden.
Yeah.
Vegetable garden.
I bet you people could go and pick vegetables in their garden and come in and wash with their vegetable garden soap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nutritional skin vegetable. The vegetable garden. Treat your skin to natural. No, gotta come up with something else.
And see that right there is my favorite part about using real soap.
Yes.
The water turns white. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I'm having a bad day, I just get my spirit lifter bar.
Feel my skin.
And I toss it down in the tub and just fill the tub with water. And then I get in there and I soak.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Is that not like heaven?
Yeah.
That's heaven, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, that's not like normal.
No.
That's like total heaven.
It's on me now. Just soaking in.
Here.
To all the crevices.
Here, get your hands wet.
Ooh, that's hot.
And lather up with that little. That's the cucumber.
Just a cucumber?
Huh?
Just a cucumber?
No, it was cucumber. It was mixed. I pulled it off of the side of the thing, so it's a little bit of carrot and a little bit of cucumber.
Mmm.
Just sit and do it like this. Look at that. That's gonna be like one heck of
You
a.
can shave with this.
Yes.
You can shave with it.
Hey, that's right.
I probably will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garden. Let's see. Vegetable garden.
Because it's so creamy.
Skin nutritional shaving soap. Then people wouldn't buy it for regular. But to say this is the best one to shave with, huh?
Yeah.
I'll have to try it.
Look how it's like.
Reach your hands. And stuff.
Yeah.
That you feel like you haven't got it. Almost haven't got it off at
But
first.
it's gone.
Yeah.
But it's still there.
Dry your hands. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cocoa butter and shea butter
I thought that
and
was
olive
so
oil, and then we have parsley and carrot essential oil, parsley seed, carrot seed. We have cucumber organic, carrots organic, and
I didn't wash good. I still got stuff in
so let's just talk about that for a minute, okay?
there. Okay.
Okay, so we took, the recipe called for 26.6 ounces of water, okay? This is a double batch, does 22 bars. You can find my recipes on www.kimberlymagnet.com, okay? All right, so go to kimberlymagnet.com, look on the free recipe thing, pick you out a recipe. Don't do the solid olive oil one if that one's on there with this. Do a blend, one with the palm, you know, do one with the lard and coconut and soybean oil. Soybean oil makes great soap, okay? But in any case, and then pick out your super fats from the bottom. On the super fats at the bottom of the page, because there's like base recipes to pick out from, and then there's super fats, and all of these super fats will go with any of these base recipes. It has a lotion recipe and a normal super fat recipe. So we did the normal super fat recipe, and then we took the coconut though that was called for and extracted it. Did not put it in the super
So
fats.
silky now.
I know. And then I know it's like I was feeling my hand. I was feeling my hands. So anyway,
It's like I put lotion on, but I hadn't. Dude, just think if you made
oh,
it.
it smell.
Oh, you can still smell it.
I know it's just like a vegetable garden.
Anyway.
Okay. Now I gotta tell them this.
Okay.
They're gonna kill me. They're gonna just absolutely
No, they
pick
love
it.
us.
They'll
They love
pick
us.
it. They'll pick it. They'll pick it. Okay. All right. So we took. It called for 26.6 ounces of water, and we found a base recipe. Then find your super fat recipe. Don't do the lotion one because this is so moisturizing. And there's lotion super fat, regular super fat. Okay. Do the regular super fat, but we extracted the coconut oil from that recipe and added an ounce of cocoa butter. Okay, so we used the normal super fat recipe, but we extracted the coconut that it normally calls for, and we added an ounce of cocoa butter. And I think it only calls for a half an ounce of coconut oil, so we actually upped it up to about a 10% super fat, because I think standard is 8 for me.
Yeah.
On my recipes.
And I love cocoa butter. I love it when you put it in it. I love the smell of it.
Yeah. So, okay, so now you know. We know how much water we need. We've got our base recipe. We've got our super fat recipe, and we just tweaked it a little for this particular recipe. If you don't have the cocoa butter and you've got coconut oil, you could add a little extra coconut oil and not extract the coconut oil. All right, so then we put 13.3 ounces of water because my recipe called for 26.6. So I took half the water, I put all the lye in it, I waited for it to quit steaming and acting all nasty and bossy, and then I stuck it in the refrigerator. All right, next day, it's cold. All right, I melted my oils. When my oils got good melted, did you turn that crock pot off?
I unplugged it.
Okay. So then when the oils got completely clear melted, then we let them cool with the lid off, okay? And I melted them on low, all right? And so then what I do is I put my finger in the oils, and when I feel warm, not room temperature, not tepid, but warm, but when I hold my finger in there and I don't feel a sting, then I'm like, okay. Because it takes, when you first put it in, it's like warm, but if you put it in and hold it a couple of seconds, you start feeling this little stingy feel.
Yeah.
And that's what we don't want. So I want it to get past that phase. I think they say from 100, for the oils, it's like 100 to 110 is a safe range, but I think I'm actually pulling mine down just a little bit lower, okay? And so then we've got half of the water with all the lye, and we pour that into the oils and stick blend it till it's blended. Put the lid on it, stick it on stick it on low. About 5 minutes later, we come back with our pureed cucumber and carrot and the juice from the cook. I put the juice from the cook in the salt bar, okay? And we did exact on it. We didn't add any extra. It was like 13.3. That's what we had subtracted because we'd half that 26.6 and just put half the water in that with the lye. So we still need to add 13.3 ounces of water. So I added the juices from the carrot and the cucumber to the salt bar, okay? Because I was blending it with the mixture soap, all right? And so then when you're adding additives, I mean, think about it, you've got some fibrous materials in here. So instead of adding, which you could have done, exactly 13.3 ounces of puree, I had enough puree to add 20 ounces of puree. So I added 10 cucumber and 10 carrot. All right, so then we blended that, cooked beautifully, and then we put 4 tablespoons of peppermint in the salt bar. Oh, and we put a half a cup of salt in a double batch, so that'd be a 1/4 of a cup of salt for you. If you're doing a single batch, and we used fine grained sea salt, not coarse. All right, and then on the other one, when we used 2 tablespoons of lemongrass for every 4 tablespoons of rosemary, and we did that twice. So that was 8 rosemary to 4 lemongrass, and so if you were doing a single batch, that would be 2 lemongrass to 4 rosemary, you're done. Okay, so then we blended those together, putting the salt on the bottom, and then letting the hotter, more fluid
Soap.
Cucumber and carrot soap sort of melt the top of it, because the salt can get pretty hard to move. It can get very crispy.
Yeah.
And the later that you put the salt in, you want to put the salt in just at the end. I might have even put it in a little soon. All right, and then we did a swirl, and I found if I reached all the way to the bottom of the mold, I ended up coming out with more chunks. So if I just went into the salt, but not so deep when I was doing my swirl.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, and you don't have to swirl those, you can just do the 2 layers, tap, 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 and maybe put a little pretty fun design just on top of the carrot and cucumber. All right, so, and then in this one, we did 6 tablespoons of carrot and 6 tablespoons of parsley. Read about parsley for skin benefits. Read about carrot for skin benefits. Very good. So I put parsley in the cucumber, and I put carrot in the carrot. And we did this one the same way. We put half the water in the soap, half the water with the lye, then cooked it, and then we came out with, we cooked it, and then we added 20 ounces of carrot puree. And now, so that'd be 10 ounces of carrot puree if you were doing a single batch. This is a double batch. And that is, what, like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's like almost 7 ounces more liquids. So
and it really needed it too.
Well, it's a puree, so part of that was not liquid. It was plant material. So having excess is fine in my opinion.
Yeah.
So we did the same thing. Half the water that the recipe calls for, all of the lye. Then heat your oils, cool your lye, mix them together, stick them in for turn them on low, cook them for 5 minutes. Then come in, put your puree in, watch it about getting dry, okay? Because you have, to some degree, there's less water in this. The puree makes up for it, but it's not exactly. So you really have to watch about cooking it on anything more than low, and you have to be really cautious about it getting too dry and getting super white on the sides of the crock pot and sticking.
Didn't one of these get extra crispy, wasn't it, this one?
I think, no, it was that one over there.
Yeah.
And so you've kept your extra liquid so that you can, dab a little here and there if you needed to moisten it up. And so then we did the checkerboard, and on the checkerboard, basically I got they have this in pink and orange at Lowe's, and it comes in a bigger sheet, like about this big, and I just cut this to fit exactly into the mold.
It's kind of like those plastic cutting boards.
Yeah, like those cheap plastic cutting boards at the dollar. That's like $1 at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, you could probably use those.
Yeah, and so this soap smells really heavenly. Some people might think to put thyme in it, but thyme ends up making herbal soaps smell sort of licoricey. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Don't use anise unless you want to smell licorice. And there's one other one. See, thyme. Well, anyway, but you won't get that from the parsley or the carrot. Okay? But a licorice soap is fun. I think peppermint and anise seed would be nice in a salt bar.
Yeah.
Salty anise.
You're wrong, Mom. Bad.
I used to get in trouble all the time on YouTube because I'd accidentally say anus instead of anise for anise seeds. Let's call them anus seeds.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right.
You're bad.
I'm bad.
You're bad. I love you anyways.
I love my YouTube. I got a phone call from the YouTube,
Corporate?
No, it was a guy that was that worked for YouTube that had been assigned to help be my YouTube manager, to help me learn things I don't know. He's mine for a month and a half, and then he's gone.
Dang.
I know. I picked his brain for like an hour. He called YouTube up and calls me. You can't talk to YouTube on the phone.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You took advantage of that, didn't you?
I did. I asked him like everything I've always wanted to know, couldn't figure out.
Did you record it?
No.
Oh, dang.
I know. I should have.
Yeah.
And Steve,
Yeah,
he started talking to me, and I looked at him and I said, YouTube's on the phone. I'm not going to talk to you now. And I went right back to the YouTube. Because I only had so much time,
Yeah. I bet you Steve was like, okay.
He was. He was totally cool with it.
Yeah.
He's always cool with everything.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, baby.
Yeah.
He went to work today.
Michael would have been like,
well, he went to work.
mm-hmm.
And when he went to work, and he gave me a kiss, and he was getting in his car, and he said, you make it hard for a man to go to work. Isn't that sweet?
That's sweet.
All right, so we've made some awesome soap. When you cut it, it will look something like this. I don't know if I'm going to get to add a cut video to this.
We need a cut video. I want to be there for the cut video. You got to call me this time.
I know, but I have a grotto meeting
a cave-in trip and relatives coming in tomorrow.
What relatives are coming in?
And so I'm not going to be here to cut it.
Who's coming in?
Oh, it's relatives from over in Georgia.
Oh, Donna?
No, it's I think it's Uncle Ada's only left sister alive.
You mean
she's in her 90s?
Mama Ada?
Yes.
Mama Ada. Dude, she was like 94 when I was 13.
I know, and her sister's in her 90s, and her family's bringing her here to see her family before she leaves.
Yeah.
I thought Grandma Ada was the baby of the family.
No, apparently not. She must have been a late in life baby.
Right.
Do you want me to bring the boys?
Oh, you have to talk to Mama.
Okay.
Talk to Mama.
Maybe
about
bring the baby.
Yeah, bring Mama. I mean, talk to Mama Helen.
Oh,
she's organizing.
I've got to bring Wesker.
Yes, but just talk to Mama.
Yeah.
Here we are. We're having family conversations on the YouTube. All right. Okay, everybody. So this might be goodbye. I'm sorry. But I may not be able to be here for the cut on this. If I can manage.
You're still a scrap if I'm not here.
I know. If I manage to come down on Sunday, I can. I've left soap in the mold for 2 days.
Yeah.
I don't do longer than that though.
Yeah,
and then cut it on Sunday.
Especially with being a salt bar.
Yeah, I can't remember what me and Steve are supposed to do Sunday, but it seems like there's something we're supposed to do.
You gotta let me know. I got to be here.
Yeah.
So I can sneak me a scrap. Take home. To cure.
Yeah, I'm taking me home some too.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so this may be goodbye. So if it is, thank you so much. You can click here. I think I'll put, no, I might have it here. Well, it might be over here. But anyway, there's a little click over here where you can click to subscribe. Do it now. Do it now. Okay, thank you. All right. And then if you want to find my recipes, go to www.kimberlymagnet.com. And if you want to use my Essential Depot link, you can find it at kimberlymagnet.com. So, and by the way, I'm redoing all my websites on my computer. It'll be a while before I'm able to upload everything. So everything's fixing to change.
Yep.
Subscribe! Okay, all right. I think they did. Hit the like button! Okay, I think they did. Leave us some comments. Tell us what you think about the channel. I really do appreciate it. What do you think about this soap? And pretty soon it's going to be on my website and you can buy some. Might be there now by the time you saw this video. Look who came to visit. It's Philip! I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Are you cutting my soap? Look, you don't even have this blade on the soap.
Well, that way you gotta cut a little bit off.
You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
You gotta cut a little bit off anyways. You gotta.
I know. Okay. All right. So now, Philip, we are cutting baby carrot and cucumber soap.
Baby carrot and cucumber.
Okay. Me and Bridget did the recipe, so I'm gonna let you smell bar and you tell us what you think.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So first, let me show the final production in mold. This is, oh, I hope the light's good here. You can see this is the baby carrot and cucumber soap with parsley essential oil in the green and carrot seed essential oil in the yellow. And we have no color added. This is just the color of the baby carrot and the cucumber. Let me tell you something. Carrot colors some soap fine. Are you still playing with my soap?
No, I mean, I'm ready to cut.
You're ready to cut? I gotta show you some here before we can cut it.
Oh, show.
You quit cutting that soap. You're gonna mess it up. And this is our salt and cucumber and carrot soap. And peppermint is in the salt. And rosemary and lemongrass is in the green. And it turned out so pretty. So we demold. We're using the Essential Depot curing rack. And of course, this is the Essential Depot rack and mold. These racks are awesome. You can stack up 4 at least. I've done 6 and push them out of your way on the counter. Really helps with counter space. Plus, if you're using the oven method, you have something to put it in the oven and out of the oven, or you can use the bottom one in the oven, out of the oven. If you're doing cold process, once you get it in here, you can gently move it so you don't get a crack in the top of your soap. That's no good.
That's no good.
That's no good. So this in here is the carrot, and let's see if you had this lined up right.
You didn't like how I did it, so I did it different.
Little bit more. And this is the, okay, cut her up. Make it happen. You did a wheelie.
Yeah.
You did. What? No. You push it forward with the back of your hand. With the back of your hand like that. He says, my way was better, Mama.
I look fine.
Okay, so let's see. Look, it's a checkerboard.
Thank you.
Go show him. You can see the screen. What do you think of the smell?
It's different.
This is a nutritional soap. I want to call it vegetable garden.
Looks alright.
It looks alright.
Yeah.
Looks alright.
I'm shy with it.
You'd share with it. It's got baby carrot and cucumber organic puree in it, and parsley and carrot seed essential oil. So
Oh, this
this,
down there?
yeah. So this one here is not necessarily meant to be like, oh my God, it smells so awesome. It's supposed to be very nutritional for your skin,
Nutritional. Beta carotene.
and it smells just like a what do you call it, herb garden.
Yeah, that it
If
does.
you wanted to herb it up a little bit, if you wanted to spice this recipe up a touch,
Add a little basil. No.
no, basil make it smell like licorice. You want to
Oh.
add rosemary and clary sage. Always be careful with clary sage, because clary sage, some people are allergic to sage and don't even realize it. That's my #1 problem in the store and online, is people buying soap that have sage in it and not realizing they're allergic to it and getting a rash.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, it still just happens a few times a year, but
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Nobody calls me because they're allergic to peppermint
Yeah.
or nothing else. It's always the freaking clary sage. Oh.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so, all right, so we got to put them over here on the little rack. And did you let them see the pretty checkerboard design?
I did.
Philip surprised me with a trip home. They stacked his rig because some person that had a contract for a hole to be dug wanted to change the contract and the way it was done. So that takes time to get all that stuff redone.
And lawyers.
And lawyers and lawyers. And so so he ended up, so they stacked the rig waiting for the lawyers and the professionals to get everything going. And whoop, I lost that one. And this is day 2. I actually made this day before yesterday, and I told y'all that I might not be able to get it in I might not be able to cut it, but I'm glad I did. This is a little bit soft. My thinking is, if you don't want to risk it being a little soft, that you might cut down your puree levels to exactly the 13.3 or whatever half your moisture was, and then just add moisture if your soap starts looking dry. Just save your water for that purpose only and just add it if you have to. Because in my opinion, as soft as this soap is on day 3 and to cut it on day 3 and it be this soft, I bet you it's gonna take a good 7 days to cure. Are you throwing soap at me? And so your rig got stacked, and you said, and your house partner and Dallas,
My roommate.
your roommate, yeah, that's the word.
Partner. You make it sound like a.
Well, I sounded like you was.
Like we're romantic.
I'm sorry, I was bad. Mama's always.
Your house partner.
Whatever, the person that you room with.
Yeah.
That you know from here, and y'all both went to Texas to work on the oil rigs. Dallas is crazy. One day he calls you and he says, "I'm coming down here to get a job too." He's like, "Okay, when you coming?" I'm in the car now.
I'm in Dallas.
I'm in Dallas. Dallas is in Dallas.
Yeah.
So anyway, so he'd already asked off for this week, and so see how easy it is to get these done. And so he calls me up. He's like, "Mama, I'm gonna call tomorrow, see if they'll let me have this week off too because the rig is stacked." And I'm like, ah! So the next morning I was like sending him a message, and I was like, "What's the news? I'm getting my oil changed, and that means I'm coming home.
Yeah.
I'm coming home."
Mama, I'm coming home.
Sing it.
So that was 1,086 miles later.
Here you are.
Finally here at 3 a.m. this morning, or 1 a.m. this morning.
1:30. It was 1:30 or 1:45. Because at 1:24, I remember you weren't here. But it was very quickly after that you were here. I forgot I was supposed to save these scraps for Bridget.
Why, she won?
Yeah, she wanted these scraps. So I promised her I'd give her one. I'll probably give her a whole bar. She couldn't help me make this soap and develop it. She
What
was a
she
part
want?
of the developmental process. Anyway, so I'm pinching the ends together.
Make her a scrap bar.
And then giving it a sandwich squeeze.
You ain't gonna have enough room for all this soap.
Well, I got more than one tray.
Oh.
Matter of fact, you can go ahead. We got these just a little close, and because of the time of year it is, it's really hot, and they need more breathing room. So let's space these here just a little.
Just take every one other one out.
Oh, okay. I mean, I have plenty of room. Like these trays are awesome. I have tons of room.
Tons of room.
Tons of room. I mean, once you buy, I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
You got so much room, you don't even know how much room you got.
I know.
So much room.
I've got 5 trays of these.
You got room on room on room.
I got room on the room on the room. That's
We
it.
got room on room with racks. Room on room with racks.
Yeah.
Room on room with racks.
And so if 5 racks is more than I know what to do with, your average soaper just needs like 2, I think.
Heck
A
yeah.
person, that's just soaping for home could probably get by with 1 and just set it on the counter somewhere. Just soaping for the family. Okay.
Soaping for the family.
I'll get another tray. Hey, come here. You gotta help me.
Another tray up in the trap.
You put this tray
In the trap house.
on top of that one, and I'll replace it with a fresh tray for our next soap. And you put it on its wheels. Okay. So,
Bam.
bam. Cut it, Philip.
I believe I can cut.
You almost did a wheelie.
Almost.
There you go again, trying to pick up on it. You're supposed
I think
to.
it'll pick. Look,
No.
see, you
I
can scoot
know.
it back now, see?
You dump it out.
No. That's probably what that wall's for
No.
scooting back. I just discovered something he didn't even know he made.
Oh, man.
Didn't even know it.
Smell it.
Hang on. I gotta stack it.
Oh.
That smells good.
Oh, now this one I made to be like, oh my God, this smells so awesome.
It's like a veggie salt marble.
Yeah, smell it.
I smell it. It's good.
What does it smell like?
You put some tea tree in that one?
No.
Or something? Or
Nope.
lemongrass or some shit? Something. Sorry. For the PG world out there.
Lemongrass and rosemary is in the.
Lemongrass. See, I said lemongrass.
I know, you picked it right out.
I got it.
Isn't that pretty, guys? Salt and baby carrot and cucumber. I want to call it the salty peppermint soap. Salty peppermint, but I'm gonna have to not do that. You know why?
What?
Because I want to make an all salt bar made out of.
Look at that. You ain't even got to scoot back no more. I just discovered your whole life just changed today, ma'am. Your whole life has just changed. Golly, I'm slicker than a salesman.
I want to make a soap that is Himalayan pink salt and
Himalayan pink salt.
and peppermint.
And peppermint, that sounds good.
Yeah, and possibly a layer of sea salt and a layer of pink Himalayan salt. I don't know if I can master it. This salt, it's hard to do salt soap. That stuff gets hard to cut. I mean to mold. It's very hard to mold. Now this soap here, oh.
Yeah, she's not gonna
It
bring
should have been-
Now do it. Come on. Oh!
I think it's because it's the salt soap on the bottom.
No, that's what it is. I just learned you. I just learned you something today. Mark the days on your calendars, boys and girls. The soap lady has been learned.
Mwah.
Getting it.
It's heaven. It's just heaven, Philip. It's heaven.
It's heaven.
It's heaven.
It's just glorious.
But I think this soap
Like
should have
heaven.
definitely been cut yesterday.
With a chainsaw. If you're gonna do something, you do it to the extreme.
Do it right.
If you're gonna climb a mountain, you do it in short shorts.
In short shorts. All right. Well, you cut that one, and let me go get us a pan of water, and let's see what lather feels like day after it's cut. Let me see. I think she's put my bowls in. Anyway, so I got Philip home for a whole freaking week. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Then it's another
I just can't hide it.
miles.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about it.
You can cut. Bam! You ready for it? Size. Spread my leather and soap away.
First thing I'm doing when this stuff cures is taking me a home bar. Okay.
Home bar.
Okay, so let's come
My
right.
home is in the hood.
No, yet. We're gonna take a wash with that. But let's wash with this. This come off the other one.
Wash with that one.
Did you? Oh, I haven't washed with this one yet. Let's see what it's like. Let me dry the backside of my hands so I won't drip. So look at that bubble. That's what you'll get if you use Kim's favorite recipe off of www.kimberlymacnut.com. KIMBERLYMCNUTT. What you got? Oh, you got the salt bar,
That's
huh?
salt, because I ain't wasting no time. Ain't wasting no time. Look at that. Look at that creamy. Creamy. Creamy.
It's got the cocoa butter in it, Philip.
Creamy. You ready?
And the
Ready?
shea butter.
Oh. I just gave them some soap emotions.
Oh, now that makes my hands feel so moisturized. I mean, like super moisturized. How does that bar make you feel? Does it make you feel moisturized or more stretched?
It was creamier.
It was creamier.
It was creamier. It's
Are
pretty
you
good.
sure?
Yeah, maybe that salt creamed up on me. I don't know.
Let me try bar.
It creaked and creamed.
Creaked and creamed.
That did good though.
Well, let me try that. Oh, you can feel the nice texture of the salt going
Hands feel soft.
against your skin. Look at there. Look at those lathers. That's what I like. I wash my hair. I haven't washed my hair with anything but my soap in so many years now that my hair is so healthy that when I colored it this time, I didn't have to even condition it afterwards.
I just do full body.
Yeah.
Shimmy shake.
Ooh, it is so creamy. This soap is like extra moisturizing.
Yeah, it's alright.
I mean,
Right there is okay. It's good soap. I like that.
Yeah. Well, it'll be cured before you leave and take a couple bars home.
I'll take Uno Mas.
Uno
Or
mas.
Uno. Just Uno.
Uno is
Una.
that's one.
Sopa, wait.
Oh, he's learning the
Una
Spanish.
sopa.
He's
I don't
learning.
even know if sopa is a word, but it is now.
And so, it's so crazy. My skin feels extra, like clean, but yet moisturized at the same time with that salt bar. Totally rocking cool. And that's sea salt. So, there we go.
Feels good.
So how long? When you leaving? Saturday or Sunday?
One of the two. And on if the rig goes out.
I got him home for a week, and we're gonna have fun chilling.
Heck yeah.
We're gonna chill.
Chilling like a villain. When you're doing no stress, no hard work, no sweat because the humidity is way too bad. We're chilling.
We're chilling. That's
With
right.
some Cavassier.
Oh man. All right. So I know I said I might not be able to do the cut, but I made it happen, didn't I?
Made it happen.
I made it happen. So here we are.
We cut no.
I gotta show him. A comparison.
Oh, show them, yeah.
Oh.
This is a different marble. It's a different marble. It's like a snowflake.
It is.
Everyone is different.
That's right. Isn't that pretty, guys? And this checkerboard, always looks really rocking cool when you use uncolored soap and a colored soap.
That's what you need to
But I really like the yellow and green, and I think when it cures and dries out good, it's going to be even better. And I'm not going to do this one this way, but if you wanted to, you could add 2 tablespoons of Majorium, or even a tablespoon of Majorium to a single batch, 2 tablespoons, up to 4 tablespoons of Majorium for a double batch, and up to 2 tablespoons for a single batch of Majorium spice, and this would be much greener, but that's up to you. The yellow doesn't need anything.
Right. Sass.
Be really careful with these when they cut. Don't disturb them as much as possible till they cure out, because they flake off and break easy
Yeah.
while they're curing.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
So
Soft.
yeah, so
Ready?
you gotta be
Hold it
really.
up again.
It's the white
Hold it up
part.
again. Hold it up again. Ready? Soft.
Yeah, but look, it's
See the white part. You ready? Ready? Flaky.
so it does crack easy. It breaks easy. So
Yeah.
you know, and so I mean it's. You know,
It's salt. It's quite crystallizing.
Instead of bending, it breaks. So when you touch it, instead of it just sort of bending a little bit with the touch, it'll crack with the touch. So you got to be careful
How you know it's good?
while it's curing. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the videos. Subscribe and hit the like button and leave a comment. And I'm fixing to start doing a weekly YouTube show where I sit down for a few minutes and tell people, answer questions that I see off of this week's video's comments or last week's video comments. So if you have a question that you would like for me to consider for being one of the questions that I answer in next week's program that will air on Thursday of every week, leave me the comment. All right. Remember, you can find my link to Essential Depot at www.kimberlymcnutt.com. Bye, everybody. Subscribe.